Three. Hi, everybody. The pandemic has turned our world upside down and caused a lot of anxiety due to job loss, concerns about contracting the virus, grieving over loved ones who have been ill or have even passed away, and increased responsibilities with childcare due to school and camp closures, and so much more. Against this backdrop, CHR, Community Health Resources, is reminding everyone that now is the right time to seek treatment for anxiety, depression, or substance use and start feeling better. Our guest today is Jennifer Dutry. She's an LCSW, a service director at CHR, who has a message to people who are thinking about seeking behavioral health treatment now. Jennifer, I'm just going to start by coming clean. I got on the phone yesterday after 3 months and I called my therapist and I said, it's time for me to come in. I said, it's time, because I hadn't been to see him with the pandemic, and I said, it's about time I get back there. But I have the resources. I have people that I know I can go to. Talk to me about how CHR is helping people who just don't know where to turn.
Well, I think that's a great question. I mean, CHR is a comprehensive agency, behavioral health agency that services all ages from, children to adults, and really treats any kind of problems from depression, anxiety, trauma, substance use, and we are making it as easy as possible for this. We offer telehealth, so people are able to privacy of their own home, the comfort of their own home,
which is absolutely,
as well as we are starting to reopen and so people can come in.
All right. So why is right now the right time?
Oh, no, I can't hear you. Can you repeat that?
Sure. Why is right now the right time to make the call and start to get treatment?
Well, because generally depression, anxiety, trauma, substance use, those problems don't go away.
Right.
And if left untreated, it can get worse. It can create to bigger problems.
And CHR offers a host of effective treatments. I mean, and it really goes the gamut from, homelessness to substance abuse to mental illness. I mean, you guys really delve into it all.
Absolutely, and we can help pretty much any kind of issues that someone is struggling with. We do have wonderfully trained experts who can help navigate systems, connect people to resources, and treat some of these symptoms.
I was a little hesitant because I do online therapy. It was the first time in my life that I've ever done it, and I was a little concerned about the privacy of it all. Like, it was just me and my therapist and a computer, and it's going out through the airwaves. Tell our viewers out there that this is a secure process and that it's completely confidential.
It is absolutely secure. For any of the insurance companies to even pay for it, they have to kind of vet the platform that is used. And so we use something called Starleaf, which has the utmost privacy and confidentiality. And it's really easy to use. It's very similar to Zoom or GoToMeetings in ease of use. And we also have staff who can help connect people to this and walk them through that very first appointment.
Right, because I think, again, like myself, I'm a little technologically challenged. Your staff will actually help the people get signed on and get the help that they need.
Absolutely. We have staff who will walk people step by step through the process, and if it is even really overwhelming to do it that way, they come on in and even do a telehealth appointment in our office.
Oh my
and
God,
have staff help that process.
That's fantastic. I didn't even know that was an option. That's really wonderful. All right, terrific.
Yeah.
Is there anything specific to COVID-19 that people should expect when receiving care in person at CHR? I know a lot of people are hesitant about getting out and about. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
CHR, we're taking every precaution possible. So we are doing phone screens. We're doing screens when people arrive. Everybody that walks in our door gets their temperature taken, whether it is staff or clients. We have changed up on our waiting rooms and group rooms to make sure that there's enough social distancing in to wear masks. That includes our staff and any guests. And we've increased our cleaning, cleaning all the areas where people touch the most. We have upped that dramatically as well to make sure that everybody who walks through our door stays safe.
We should probably talk about some of the symptoms that should never be ignored when it comes to mental health. Can you describe some of the worries or the concerns that people would have that we should not be turning a blind eye to?
Yeah, I think in this time where we've been socially isolating more, a lot of these symptoms are starting to grow. And some of the symptoms that we should, really pay attention to, just like we would if they were physical health symptoms, are things like excessive worrying and fears, the inability to to cope with daily stressors, feeling sad, down, or depressed more days than not is a concern. If you notice that you have excessive anger, irritability, hostility, or aggression, if you've noticed any increase or problems with alcohol or substance use, particularly if it's starting to interfere with your ability to perform any of your responsibilities, whether that's your job, your home life, kids, chores, and then more than anything else is if you're starting to have any suicidal thoughts to hurt yourself or to hurt other people, that should be treated right away as well.
What if you're a caretaker and you see someone with these signs? Is there an opportunity for the caretaker to get help through CHR as well as the patient or the client?
Absolutely. We work with families and caretakers all the time. We think that that's a very valuable part of treatment and recovery. It all depends on what that care person needs, something more as a family matters type of a group, or if there's some more, if this is creating more anxiety or depression for that person, we can offer them treatment as well.
I think it's really interesting. I want to go back just a second. Excessive anger, hostility, or aggression. I didn't realize that could be the signs of depression or anxiety.
It absolutely can. In trauma and substance use, it really is a symptom of all of those things. And it can be very scary for people because they're feeling this sense of loss of control. And with treatment, it is a symptom that can be managed.
Okay, and what happens when treatment is delayed? I think I know the answer to this question, but if it just keeps festering, what happens in that case?
It can get worse. Things can lead to bigger problems and bigger issues. It can result in emotional, behavioral issues. It can manifest itself in some physical issues. It can weaken your immune system, increase your blood pressure. It can increase conflict with families or your support systems. It can result in people missing work, which right now in this economy can be very problematic and create even more anxiety and depression. It can lead to self-harm or violence against other people, and it can increase the thought to hurt yourself. And substance use too. I mean, that is increasing a lot right now.
And let's talk about on the flip side, what happens when you do seek treatment? It's like a rainbow, and it's like a light at the end of the tunnel.
It is like a rainbow or a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not going to be immediate. It is not, instant gratification where you'll walk out of your first session feeling rainbows, but, recovery is possible. And, at CHR, we have so many trained staff who can really personalize things, the right treatment for you. And that makes recovery possible and can give some hope and allow you to have a better quality of life, be able to cope with how crazy the world is right now.
I'm a little concerned for people that have maybe lost their jobs. I know the unemployment rate is incredible. What about the cost of starting treatment with CHR?
So CHR accepts most insurances, including Husky. It has a sliding scale. We never turn somebody away from services because of inability to pay.
Which is awesome. All right, I'm very excited about this next topic. It's called the Hero Hotline, 888-217-HERO. Can you tell us a little bit about this? And, there are trained professionals that are going to answer your calls from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, it is. I'm really excited about this initiative as well. The Hero Hotline is really for anybody who's experiencing some acute stress. It could be our frontline workers, from our doctors and nurses, to people who are working in the grocery stores, to people who are the family members of people on the front line, or just because you have, lost your job, you're struggling, you've lost a loved one, or you're worried about losing a loved one. They can call this hotline. Absolutely free. Okay. It is going to be answered in acute stress disorder.
All right, we're going to give that number out again. It's 888-217-HERO. It says 877 there. Jennifer, that's the, I have 877-217-HERO. Is that the right number?
So the Hero Hotline is 888-217-HERO.
Okay.
And our general access to services would be the 877-884-3571.
Okay, so I'm going to repeat that again. The Hero Hotline is 888-217-HERO. 888-217-HERO. And it's manned 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. with some incredibly dedicated people. I mean, if you have a problem and you think it's, surmounting and you need some help, I mean, this is for anybody. Anybody can call this hotline and get some help and just talk to someone. Jen? All right, I think we've lost our connection with Jen.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. You're back.
Lost you for a second.
That's okay. This is a number that anybody can call and get help from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can talk to them about anything, and you're going to get some great advice.
Absolutely. And if you need more, they will also connect you with resources near you.
Okay. I know you highlighted really quickly on acute stress. Is there are different types of stress that people feel? I mean, I'm sure there's like everyday stress, like, oh, my car didn't start today, but what is acute stress?
So acute stress normally comes out anywhere between 2 and 28 days after an extreme mental or physical event. And it results in some very specific symptoms, such as intrusive memories, bad dreams, flashbacks. It impacts your mood. It can result in you feeling very kind of depressed, anxious, angry, feelings of guilt or loss. For some people, they disassociate, where they become emotionally numb, or having that feeling that everything is surreal. For some people, they end up avoiding. They try to avoid all internal thoughts or feelings or reminders of this event. And then there's some physical symptoms, such as sleep issues, sleep problems.
A whole host of problems.
Being on edge, that hypervigilant. Yes. And doesn't get treated, it can lead to bigger problems again. It can lead to longer-term depression, suicidality, PTSD. And so it's really important when you start to notice these symptoms to reach out and get some help.
You know, we talk a lot about protecting ourselves with PPE. We really have to start thinking about protecting ourselves emotionally. And that's, again, where CHR comes in.
Yeah.
You know, it's just an incredible company.
Absolutely. And you know, we are here. We are here to help in any way we can, and we will individualize it for each person who walks through our door.
Well, I think it's just wonderful. It has been a pleasure. Anything else you'd like to add before we go, Jen?
No, I appreciate your that CHR. We're here for you, you know, now and always.
Okay. Well, we're going to repeat the numbers again just to make sure we got it right. The Hero Hotline is 888-217-HERO. 888-217-HERO. And if you'd like more information about CHR, you can visit their website. It's chrhealth.org, or you can call 1-877-884-3571. 1-877-884-3571. And Jen, you know, I know we talked a little bit about you helping people, and I'm just so appreciative of people in your situation who have dedicated their lives to helping others. So a big thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless.
Thank you. I get to work with some amazing people every day, so it makes it easy.
Well, it's terrific. It was nice to, the connection was not so great, but we got it through, and I think we got the message out there, and it was just a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Take care. Again, that number is 1-877-884-3571. That's for general information. And the Hero Hotline, 888-217-HERO. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you all have a great day out there. Take care.